Morning, everyone. How are you guys? I hope you enjoy your holiday for Eid. Eid Mubarak to everyone, and welcome back to school. Today we are going to complete with code.org lesson 13, the internet. Someone will tell me, Mr. We are using the internet every day, but most of you don't know how this internet created and how we are using the internet. Our objective for today, understand what is the internet. Success criteria number 1, learn about the complexity of sending messages over the internet. Understand what R means, URL, IP address, and the DNS. New words for you guys. Then translate URLs into IP address. How we can translate the URL to IP address. Okay, let's begin. We have many vocabulary today. We need to understand them very well. The first one, IP address. What is the IP address? IP address, a number assigned to any item that is connected to the internet. Example, 254.43.55.22. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 parts, guys, okay, of number. We're going to know exactly what is this number and how we translate it. I need to first know what is the IP address. IP address is a number assigned to any item that connected to the internet. Okay, DNS. DNS short for domain name system. يعني stand for what? Domain name system. This system translate domain names like example.com, like code.org is a domain name. Schoology.com is a domain name. Okay, someone will tell me, Mr., it's a website. Yes, it's a website, but usually we call it domain name system. It's DNS. We can translate this domain names to IP address, like 9318. يعني the example, this .com can be 93. This is the IP address. Okay. URL, an easy to remember address for calling a web page like www.com. This also, guys, called URL. DNS is translate what the URL to IP address. DNS is the server or a system translate the domain names to IP address. Okay, this is translating. DNS is translating only. Okay, URL is the website itself. Okay, guys, URL, easy to remember address for calling a web page, but we cannot call it the IP. IP you can memorize it easy. No. But code.org, you can memorize it. Schoology.com, you can memorize it, right? But the IP address is not easy, that we are using URL. We're using our URL and the DNS translated to IP address, because the internet connection, it will not understand code.org. But there is a system can translate this code.org to DNS. Okay, guys? Okay, internet. It's a group of computers, guys. The internet are a group of computers connected to each other, okay, and server that are connected to each other. Computers and server. We're going to know also what means server. Computers and server connected to each other using cables. Okay? Servers. Servers is a computer that exists only to provide things to others. Okay. For example, guys, you entering Schoology.com. Whatever assignment you submitted to your teacher, always you find it there. Why, guys? Because these things are saved on a server. Because Schoology.com, they having what? A server, and all these things is saved there. After 3-4 years or 5 years, if you want to call that things, you will find it. Okay? This is, we call it server. It's a computer, but big computer, professional computer that can take all these things inside that computer. We call it server. Okay, fiber optic cable. Fiber optic cable. I think, guys, you already hear these things before. Fiber optic cable is a cable. We use it for the internet. Okay, a connection that use light to transmit information. There is a light on that cable actually, sending the information using the light. I think this is the fastest cable we're using now in the earth. Okay, this is the fastest cable because they're using what? The light. This is the newest one. Okay, we are using, guys, Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, I know everyone know it, a wireless method of sending information using what? Radio waves. Wi-Fi, we use radio waves. DSL cable. DSL, a method of sending information using telephone or television cable. DSL cable, it is also a cable like the fiber optic, but another technology. We are using it to sending information like telephone, television cables. Like at home, you are using DSL cable for making calls, the landline, I mean, or the TV when you receive what? The channels, right? Also, we can use it also. Nowadays, we're still using the DSL cable for connected to the computer as well. Okay? Okay, guys? This is the DSL cable, guys. Okay? This is the one, if you can see it on my camera. This is we call it DSL cable, and most of you are using to connect it to your computer, guys, at home. Okay. The last thing is called packets. Packets, guys, is small chunks of information that have been carefully formed from largest chunks of information. Okay, for example, if you're sending a message to your friend, okay, this message is very huge. We cannot send this one time in the cable, right? That's why we have to cut it to packets. This message, you need to cut it to packets, then send it one by one. That's why we cannot send all the chunk one time. Okay, when you cut it and there is something, you will collect the message again and you will receive it on the other side. These are the packets, guys. We're gonna watch a video. We are going to understand these things now. Okay. Okay, guys. Now again, what is the internet? We say the internet is what? Computers are connected together, right? Okay. Is the internet public place or private place? What do you think, guys? Okay. Actually, guys, it's a public place, right? Okay, everyone can use it, right? It's not a private for someone. How does information get from place to place? Now you're going to answer this question by yourself, guys. Okay, let's say that I want to look at the web page for code.org. This is a web page or URL, code.org. What do you suppose that process would be like for me to send a message to request that page? When you open a browser, right, and you write in the top code.org, what is the process going to happen to let this web page happen? This is what we're going to understand also. What does I do as a user? What do you think happens inside the internet? I'm going to share this video with you guys. I'm not going to play the video now. I'll share it also with you. I need you also to watch that video to understand more about the internet. Okay. Sending a message, guys, over the internet is a lot like sending a message through the email. Okay. Every letter we send require thousands of envelopes because we are cutting each part. Okay. Every message we send through the internet gets chopped up each pieces. We call it packets, guys, that we call it now. Okay, wrap into version of envelopes. We call those packets that we already explained to you. Packets are especially formed chunks of information that are able to easily flow through any of the internet channels. Okay, sometimes a few thousand of packets will get lost because the internet is crazy place. In that case, the packets need to be resent, and whole message has to get put on hold until they arrived. Where do you think those packets are headed, guys? Even if you are sending a message to another person, they first have to go to at least one server. A server is a special computer that's supposed to be always and ready to send and receive information. This is, we already know what means server, guys. Like a big computer, save a lot of things on it. Okay, every website has a server. Yani any website we are using nowadays, code.org, any website has a server, guys, because whatever you're doing on it is saved, right? For example, when you log into code.org and you finish some of the assignments that I give you, it's already saved there, right? Because it is a server, okay? Even emails go to through the servers. Emails, guys, when you open your email, you find there is a messages there, and the message is still there. If you even after 20 years, you will find the messages since 20 years, guys, because there is server. You save your things on it. Okay, server doesn't have names, guys, like you and I do. They are actually address using numbers. These numbers are called what? IP address. And they look a little strange. They look a little strange. For example, one of this code IP address, for example, code.org. What is the IP address for code.org? 542437182. Okay, now if I take this code, for example, 542437182, and try to open the code.org with it. Let's try together, guys. Okay, let me go here. What is the number? 54.243. Where I am writing it, guys, in the address bar. What we call this? When I say to you guys, go to address bar, this is the address bar where we write the website. Okay, address bar or URL. We are writing now the IP address of the code.org URL. 243.243.7171.82. Enter. See, guys, sometimes it will not open with you, but this is the IP address of what? The for the code.org. You can write sometimes the IP directly. It will take you where? To code.org. Okay, how we know the code.org IP? There is a way you can know that IP. How? I'm going to show you later today. Please be sure to check this out in advance. Most IP address change from time to time. Now, because this IP I think is already changed, that's why we need to get the new one. How we can check it? Let's see how we can change it. Okay, there are many ways to reach the internet from your house, guys, school or place of business. You can connect directly using cable. That might be DSL cable that we already explained it, or fiber optic. Or you can connect using radio waves over the Wi-Fi. Direct connection are most reliable, but they can be inconvenient, okay? Because you need to sit somewhere and you need to connect the cable. Can you figure out why you have to be attached a cable? When you need to attach the cable, you need to connect to the internet, or you connect with the Wi-Fi connection are super convenient, but they aren't always reliable. Why? Because sometimes it's in the air and sometimes maybe you lost the internet and come back, something like that. If you go far a little bit from the Wi-Fi, it will disconnect. But the cable, it's more convenient to stay online. Okay, can you figure out why not? Why not the Wi-Fi? Because we say radio waves bounce all over the place and can get lost. Okay, so if you are used to sending information to URL like code.org, and the servers actually have IP address for names. This is like this one numbers. How does the internet change from one to another? That's what the DNS is for, translating this IP from this code.org to this IP. Okay, the DNS domain name server has tables that allow system go back forth between URL and IP address. If the domain name server even stop working, it would shut down the internet as we know it. Okay, guys? Okay, now let's try to understand the DNS, but does making the DNS here, guys. How to find code.org IP address, guys. There is a website, we call it this one here, getsite.com. get-site-ip.com. Okay, I'm gonna share this this website with you in the assignment that you can use it to get any website. Okay, let's try now code.org. Okay, what is the IP for the code.org? This is the 154. See guys, it's different from the one I tried before. I can take it, copy, then let me try one more time. Let me try here, and enter. See guys, sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, get it? How this is the IP. Now if I ask you what is the IP address for Google, you need to go here and write google.com, and he will give me what the IP address for Google. Okay guys, then get the info site. It will give you google.com. This is the website for the IP address for code.org. Okay guys, this is, for example, he giving you here the YouTube. This is the one. Okay, all classroom.google. This is the IP. Okay, every website, it has what guys? An IP. Okay, now you need to fill. For example, I get this copy, I can go back here and fill this one. Sorry, you can write here the IP address, the URL for it, what? google.com, and you can fill all this table. Okay, what is the assignment today to do guys? If you go to code.org, sorry, if you go to Schoology, what I mean, you're gonna go to Schoology guys. Here we go. If you go to ICT, week 32, there is an assignment here, lesson 13. You open the assignment. What you need to do first guys, download the PDF that I attached, then print or take a screenshot this file. It's better to take a screenshot, you don't need to print. Answer the questions there, take a screenshot again and submit it here on the assignment. Let's open the file first. You need to open it, okay, with your application, or you save it in your computer. I already saved it before. Let me open it to show you. This is the one. Okay, you can open it like this and take a screenshot. Okay, then later you can write your name on it if you don't know, because you don't need to write the name because you're gonna submit it to the assignment. Okay guys, this is the table that we see before, the DNS going out, delivering. You are in charge to delivering information all over the internet. Use the DNS Look Up Table, figure out where each packet is supposed to go. Okay, code.org, this is the IP address for code.org. This is the CCIF fun code IP, think Smith, the IP, like Books, Khan Academy. This is the IP address for this website. Okay, now I need you to match. Where is the code.org IP? You need to match it. lightputbook.com, where is the IP? You need to match it. Okay, you need to find out where is the IP address for all of this. Match it please when you're done. Also, you need to answer this one. Also, this message is being delivered from someone at code.org. Someone at thinksmith.org draw the path that some message is going to take it. Okay, for example, here for sure you're gonna make arrows guys from where to where it will go. He sent from where? From code.org. What is the IP of code.org? You need to find what is the code.org IP. It will message sender to code.org, then receiver, then which one is the receiver? The receiver is what? ThinkSmith. What is the ThinkSmith here IP? You need to find out. This is the one. Okay, you need to make a draw an arrow from where it start and where it will end. Okay guys, how this is the messages sending online or in the internet. You need to take a screenshot after you finish this assignment, then submit it to the assignment please. Okay guys, when you are done guys, please also go back to Schoology and go to week 32 and discussion feedback. I need you to answer 3 questions on the comments, and as usual you can discuss with your friends about it by commenting on your comment of your friend, by giving likes and reply to their comments. I hope, guys, you understand what's the internet. If you have any questions anytime, you can send me a message on Schoology. Okay, guys, that's all for today. See you next week. Thank you. Bye.